Vietnam Travel Guide. Vietnam is one of the few nations blessed by nature. The variety of landscapes in Vietnam appears to go on forever. There are misty mountains, cascading rice terraces, dense jungles, and unspoiled beaches. Welcome back to the Travel Guide. In today's video, we will highlight Vietnam and the sites and activities available there.
If you're a fan of our videos, be sure to subscribe to the Travel Guide and ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a video.
Vietnam is located on the eastern Indo-Chinese peninsula, bordering a few countries that include Cambodia, Laos, and China. Although it boasts extensive coastlines at Vietnam's narrowest point, the country is as little as 31 miles across, but in the north, it widens to 370 miles across. Vietnam is covered in dense forest and hilly terrain, with mountainous regions accounting for roughly 40% of Vietnam's land. Thanks to Sien Du, Ha Long Bay. The UNESCO Natural Heritage Site in Vietnam is well known for its unique landscape of several rocky limestone mountains rising over the Emerald Sea. Every Vietnam traveler's bucket list must include taking a Ha Long Bay cruise because of its spectacular highlights. Ho Chi Minh City in Hanoi, the nation's capital city and largest metropolis, contains the most well-known tourist destinations, providing visitors with an overview of the nation through a variety of historic buildings, museums, and of course, busy, winding streets that are home to a broad variety of regional cuisine. Mekong Delta, a huge, fertile delta region that is home to several rivers and canals, lush orchards, unusual floating life, verdant rice paddies, and a wealth of activities that are worth doing while exploring the Mekong's cultural diversity. Soak on a cruise or a boat trip and take in the river life for the ideal way to discover the Mekong Delta. The world's biggest caves in Phong Nha. Phong Nha is unquestionably one of the coolest and nicest travel destinations in Vietnam. It contains some of the largest caves in the world, in addition to being an utterly stunning location, a haven for adventure and home to kind folks. These caves, which are a true natural wonder and are situated inside the Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park, will astound you. Sand dunes in Mui Ne. The red sand dunes are only 20 minutes outside of Mui Ne. Although these are lovely and enjoyable to view, the real excitement may be found at the white sand dunes further out. These sand dunes are particularly spectacular. You can hire a sandboard from a local vendor and enjoy sliding down the moderately steep hills. The Hoi An Ancient Town Streets. One of the most picturesque locations in Vietnam is the historic port city of Hoi An in central Vietnam. It should definitely be on your list of things to do in Vietnam. The Japanese covered bridge, the vibrant French colonial structures, the wooden Chinese shop houses, and the Vietnamese tube houses make Hoi An a photographer's paradise. Beautiful beaches. Don't pass up on the chance to unwind and take in the white sands, clear water, and fresh seafood that is available to you without having to get up from your chair. Check out Doc Let Beach on the Hon Khoi Peninsula, An Bang Beach, or Qua Dai Beach in Hoi An, or both. The Con Dao Islands are among the top spots to visit in southern Vietnam. Bac Ma National Park. Take advantage of the trails, which range in difficulty from easy to challenging and length. There are cool ponds where you may cool down, trails that lead to waterfalls, and excellent viewing areas where you can stop for a while and admire the park's splendor. Things to know. Dress appropriately. If you're a female traveler, dress modestly. It would be insulting to wear scanty attire in public because Vietnamese people are very traditional in their dresses. Respect at temples. Keep your arms and legs covered when visiting pagodas and temples. Use a sarong if you have one and make sure your knees are at least partially covered. Know your accommodations. Don't forget to grab a hotel business card from the front desk. You can then easily ride a taxi or a motorbike back to the hotel as a result. Food. The most well-liked dish in Vietnam is probably po. It is covered in dining establishments and served to families for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This well-known dish is essentially rice noodle soup, but the flavor of the broth is highly distinctive and appealing to practically everyone. Getting around Vietnam. Taxis are a convenient way to move around the city, but Grab is also available throughout the entire country of Vietnam and offers better prices, better service, and vehicles of higher quality than taxis. While visiting Vietnam, you should do a cyclo ride. It is an intriguing kind of transportation. Before boarding, be sure to discuss the pricing and your destination with a driver. Best time to visit. Vietnam is a year-round destination due to its variety, but the ideal time to visit is normally in the spring, from March to April, when the days are typically nice, the temperatures are reasonable, and the amount of rain is minimal. With that, we've reached the end of our video. To see a list of our favorite and most useful travel gadgets, check the link in the description. We hope you enjoyed our travel guide to the beautiful country of Vietnam.
If you've enjoyed our video, check out these other recent videos from the Travel Guide. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.